Sponsored by
RKDF University.
External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar condemned the US for its remarks on the Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA), calling out the Western nations' limited understanding of the law's historical background. In a sharp response to the West and other nations making negative statements regarding CAA, he underlined that there are several examples of nations that have fast-tracked citizenship.
I am questioning their understanding of our history.
The United States last week said that it is concerned about the CAA notification, adding that it is closely monitoring its implementation.
So we are concerned about the notification of the Citizenship Amendment Act on March 11. We are closely monitoring this act, how this act will be implemented.
A day later, regarding CAA, US Ambassador Eric Garcetti stated that one cannot give up on principles no matter how close you are as friends. Counter-attacking Garcetti's remarks, EAM Jaishankar questioned Garcetti's and the US's understanding of Indian history. Jaishankar stated that through CAA, India is providing justice to those who were let down at the time of partition. Significantly, CAA provides Indian citizenship to Hindus, Buddhists and Sikhs religiously persecuted in Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. Speaking at the India Today conclave, S. Jaishankar stated that he never questioned the US perfections, democracy or lack of principles. He added that when one listens to remarks from various regions globally on CAA, it appears as if the partition of India never occurred, or as if there were no significant issues that the CAA aims to resolve.
Well, look, I'm not questioning the imperfections or otherwise of their democracy or their principles or lack of it. I'm questioning their understanding of our history. Okay. I mean, if you hear the comments from many parts of the world, it is as though the partition of India never happened. And that there were no consequential problems which the CAA is supposed to address.
Replying sternly to the US's remarks, EAM Jaishankar stated that he also has principles, of which one is the duty towards those who suffered during the partition. He asserted that one cannot strip away the historical background of a problem, cleanse it of its context and transform it into a debate on political correctness.
So, if you take a problem, remove all the historical context from it, sanitize it and make it into a political correctness argument and say, oh, I have principles and don't you have principles? I have principles too. And one of my principles is obligation to people who were let down at the time of partition.
Supporting his remarks, S. Jaishankar listed various instances where the citizenship of some religious groups was fast-tracked by other countries, adding that he has a problem when people don't hold up a mirror to the policies. EAM cited the Jackson-Vanik Amendment concerning Jews from the Soviet Union, the Lautenberg Amendment, the Specter Amendment, and the expedited immigration process for Hungarians following the Hungarian Revolution, along with the swift processing of Cubans in the 1960s.
I also have a problem when people don't hold up a mirror to their own policies. So, if you say, you are picking some faiths and not some other faiths, okay, I'll give you a few examples of it. Have you heard of something called the Vanik-Jackson Amendment, which is about the Jews from Soviet Union? So you would ask yourself, why only Jews? Then there was the Lautenberg Amendment, which was about Christians and Jews, again 1989, Soviet Union. There was the Specter Amendment, which was a few years later, which was about Baha'is. There was a law which was about a particular ethnicity from Vietnam who were fast-tracked for citizenship because they had fought alongside the Americans.
Slamming the opposition party, Jaishankar reiterated that during partition, the leadership of the country had promised the minorities in Pakistan that in case of problems, they were welcome in India. However, he added that the opposition never delivered its promise.